Have you ever noticed something moving in your peripheral vision? For Elias, it started with the television. Not a show, just static. Great, buzzing noise that seemed to whisper his name. He thought it was just the old wiring of his new apartment. He was wrong. One rainy midnight, the power went out. The apartment was pitch black, except for the bathroom mirror. It wasn't reflecting the room. It was reflecting the static from the TV. Elias walked toward it, his heart hammering against his ribs. As he touched the glass, the buzzing stopped. Pale, then hand pressed against the glass from the inside. Elias scrambled back, but the reflection, it stayed there, staring with eyes that were nothing but black holes. Then, the reflection whispered, "Thank you for letting me in." Elias tried to scream, but his voice was replaced by a low, metallic hum. He realized the room around him was beginning to dissolve. The walls weren't made of brick anymore. They were made of flickering pixels, constantly shifting like a dying computer screen. Every time he blinked, the creature in the mirror was closer, not just in the reflection, but standing right behind him in the real world. He could feel its cold, static breath on his neck, smelling of ozone and burnt wires. Suddenly, every mirror in the house began to glow with that same gray static. The shadows in the corners started to stretch, crawling toward him like liquid ink. He looked down at his own reflection one last time. It wasn't his face anymore. It was a blank, glowing screen waiting for a signal. Elias reached out to touch the real world, but his hand passed right through the wall. He wasn't in his apartment anymore. He was the static. He was the noise. He could see his own body standing in the room, but it was being piloted by something else, something that didn't belong to this world. It smiled a static-filled smile and picked up the remote. As the creature pressed the final button on the remote, the world simply went black. The next morning, the apartment was empty. The only thing left was the TV, softly buzzing in the corner. If you see static on your screen tonight, don't look in the mirror, because once the signal finds you, there is no turning back.